Alright, we're here. It's late on board, and we're going to try plugging the FrankenFan motor, which is a Holmes motor, 3-speed, into the GE 3-speed switch that came out of, where are we? That came out of the fan here. And we'll see if it'll run. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, I'm using the cord that came off the Mathis cooler just because it was in good shape, although the material was a little difficult to split and splice because it's kind of old and gummy. But it'll work for now, and we've got it, I've got the, I hope this is right, I've got the white, which is the return, and then I got the power going into the L for load, I guess, and then black, blue, and red for 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to put the knob on. This is metal here, and I don't know if you need to be insulated from that. The later fan switches are all plastic, so you can handle it. I'm a little worried about that, so I'm going to put the knob on it. Alright, the Lakewood knob didn't work, didn't fit on that, so I just put a little tape on there. Let's go ahead and plug him in and see what happens here. Okay, she's plugged in. Let's see what happens. We have action. Second speed. Then low, I guess. It runs really, really slow, which is strange. There's high. The blades, as they were before, are still very uneven. There you go. Shakes a little bit on this thing. Yeah, whatever. Fucking, we've got a running FrankenFan. And that's off. But the blades are clearing. It actually worked. Wild, man. Alright. So we have a running FrankenFan. That's kind of cool. Also kind of unnecessary. But nonetheless, we have it. I don't really know what to do with the wiring. Yeah. Alright. Stay tuned. Alright, if you can see what I used here for the grills on this GE box fan project, is I used 2 rubber grommets that have a hole go through them, and then I used electrical tape on the end there just to keep it from rattling in the corners. The front grill was rattling, just to even set something on top of the fan. I was like, well, that wouldn't be usable. That will last just about as long as it takes the case to bite through the electrical tape, which we know wouldn't be very long. But anyway, there it is. Let's put the front grill on. We'll run it from the front. Also, just to be thorough, I used a couple of twist ties as stays to keep the cords where they sort of really should be, and that is away from the blades as possible. Not that we really plan to run this on a regular basis, because it's, you know, what the hell is this thing? But anyway, that's what I did. There you go. One more thing left to do is to put a little tape on the knob for safety, and then we'll run it from the front. You can see what it looks like as it is. Alright, so here's the GE 3-speed reversible 5-wing, super electric 5-wing, Holmes 3-speed FrankenFan with the handle and everything. And it wobbles pretty bad. The blades are pretty badly out of balance, but the wires are safe behind there. Should be okay. Here's high. Shakes pretty good. I don't know if the video's doing that justice. It does shake a lot. That's medium. Now this motor didn't run on 3 speeds. This came out of a 2-speed Holmes fan from the late 90s, early 90s I guess. And it probably ran just on the 2 speeds. This 3rd speed is very, very slow. And, you know, if you were to run a fan, you know, you would just want to be super careful that it's not overheating running that slow. Okay, let's turn it off and take a look at the amp draw. Now, I don't know what this motor is rated for. I don't really know anything about it. But we're going to go, we have our amp meter running here. We're going to go to high. Two, medium. Oh, that's off. This is medium. That's about 1.2, 1.1 rather, and then this is low. .67. So, you know. Back to high. So there you go. I don't know what to make of it. The blue color on the blades, and this light is not really showing, but it's pretty cool. Could use a real knob for it. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like it for a weird thing that it is. Not much use for it really. It's just a FrankenFan. Kind of cool. So maybe we'll run this a little bit and see if the motor doesn't heat up, any weird stuff, any happen to it, because this is obviously an unusual situation. You want to be careful about unusual situations. And watch what the blades do. They're really out of balance. That's still spinning as it's pulling itself. Yeah, it's even worse. Depends on where it lands. So anyway, there's your GE FrankenFan running as it is. So thanks for watching. Interesting little dealie. So thanks. See ya. Alright, so I've been running this for a half hour or so. It's on high. I mean, the high is about medium, low at the most. It doesn't shake too bad. It's on the piano stand. I keep these on out here by the window. You know, we got it to a point where the cage isn't rattling. We ran it on the meter and it was running okay. Low power for a fan like this. Let's see if it's cooling enough. I'm going to check the temperature on it. So our ambient temperature is around 75 today. And on the motor we're getting, let's see here, 139, 132, 124. I had a really high reading, 164, on some of the windings on the inside, which is a little high to be honest with you, but the rest of the machine seems to be a little high. Maybe this is a bad idea. So I don't know what to think of that. I'm not sure where that's coming from. 51, that's right on the winding there. Back of the motor there. So yeah, I don't know, man. That's it's occasionally really highly reading at 161. I mean, obviously, I'm not sure what to think about that. So this is the one that I varnished the windings with that stuff. I'm not sure if that's a factor. But all right. Yeah, I don't know if this is the best idea here. It's for this motor or for these blades or whatever. So we're gonna have to think about this.